Check, check. Mic check, mic check. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back on Coach Miller's channel. We are back in EA College Football. We're in EA College Football 26, early access, early release. We're back again. I've learned some things about Dynasty from last year in terms of making videos, all of those good things. This year, we're going to stay with one team, and you already know who that team is going to be based on the title. Coach Miller is taking his talents to Tulane in EA College Football 26. We are not going to leave Tulane. One of the biggest things that I learned from EA College Football 25 was when I left UTEP to go to Missouri, I immediately lost all interest in that series. So we're at Tulane for a number of different reasons. One, LSU is my favorite team. Obviously, I'm not going to use LSU for a dynasty mode. Tulane has had some success recently. They're on the come up for sure. And so I wanted to use a team this year that had something going for them, but still wasn't clearly a top team, and Tulane fits that perfectly. Depth chart wise, this is my first time actually seeing the depth chart. So here we go. So we have Caden Samanza, who's a sophomore, and he's going to be a beast. He has impact dev trait. So we're going to rock with him for sure. We have this freshman, but we'll probably redshirt this freshman. What's his deal breaker? Potential? Okay. And his is playing time. Cool. So we're going to rock with Samanza. He has good traits, which is great. So he'll be our quarterback. Running back wise, we have Arnold Barnes the third. Playing style is already out. So currently he would transfer, so we can lock it on him. He's an elusive bruiser. Maurice Turner, a junior here. Playing style is fine. Playing style, potential, whatever. Let's see. Impact, normal, star. Okay, so Jamari McClure has a star dev trait, and so he's going to progress quickly. So let's make sure that we get Jamari involved this year. In terms of that, fullback, whatever, wide receiver. This is where we're struggling. Amari Hayes. Callaway has 94 speed, though, so we'll want to lock in on Callaway. We have 2 star potentials here in Preston and Callaway, which is cool. Tight end, physical route runner for all 3 of them pretty much. Left tackle is our highest overall player, Derek Graham. Behind him, there's not much, unfortunately. Left guard is fine. He'll probably stay. Normal dub traits on them, unfortunately. Right guard. Impact is big to have on Stewart there. Right tackle. Left edge. Okay, here we go. This is one of the coolest parts about Tulane that I didn't realize until today. Maurice Westmoreland is a transfer from UTEP. So we literally played with Westmoreland last year on our UTEP Dynasty, and he is now here on Tulane. He's our best overall player at 88 overall here at left edge. Our right edge is 77, which Dyson could be there, honestly. D tackle, we have an 84 in Hamilton. Some decent depth behind him. But our defensive line is going to be our strong suit this year, I think. Linebacker core, 82, fine. 73, not good. 77, not great. Corner's pretty bad. We had this freshman, LJ Green. But brand exposure is bad, so he may transfer after this year, unfortunately. And we have a freshman with impact dev trait. I may redshirt this freshman. Conference prestige is probably going to say I may redshirt him, let him grow with that impact dev trait, and then I may move up this junior and then redshirt him too. So we could have some good players come through the pipes there at corner. Strong safety as well. We're actually pretty, or free safety, we're actually pretty set for the future there with Jack. And then that last name, senior, sophomore, and then no depth there at strong safety. Kicking wise, we have a senior and a freshman who will redshirt. He has deep range and coffin corner, which is good. And then punter, we have a sophomore and a freshman behind him as well. I think you have a gadget player too right here, which is going to be Mobley, the senior running back. But I may put Callaway in the gadget role to give him, because he's 90, he's our fastest player, yeah. So we're going to toss in Callaway to the gadget player, and also he should for sure be our slot receiver. He's not, I think that's, well, no, because is Callaway our third receiver? Yeah, so Callaway should be slot. Even though it doesn't say, it's fine, I'll leave him there. But I want him in the game more. 94 speed has to be in the game as much as we can. Okay, so there's the look at our depth chart before we get into this year. Now let's take a look at our red shirts real quick. Very important, very important. Quarterback wise, we're going to redshirt probably both of these freshmen, honestly. You literally may as well. Pro potential, playing time. I mean, we need them, so we're going to redshirt them. Okay. Running back wise, redshirt him. Fullback, you're chilling. Receiver wise, okay. Mitchell, yeah, we have so many, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can redshirt both of these guys. 90 speed for this sophomore out here is kind of crazy, but he's going nowhere for us probably. Also, plenty of depth here at tight end, so I'm just going to redshirt all these guys and see how they can develop or not. Because remember, we are a motivator. And so I'm hopeful that as we increase our coach, these players will be able to also increase with us. At least they should. I kind of want to redshirt him. Would that piss him off? He's a junior. I don't know, because he has impact dev trait. I feel like if we give him next year, that could be kind of a big deal. And then corner-wise, I'm going to redshirt Jaden and you because they both have impact dev trait, and so I think I want to maximize that. And then here, where should this freshman punter, obviously. Okay, red shirt is done. Now we're going to go upgrade our coach, and then we'll get into recruiting. So obviously we are a motivator. We have the pre-ordered bonus, which is great. Love that. Let's see here. So interest boosts for linemen. I like hitting. Okay. Let's see. What's 8 divided by 110? Sorry, I did that wrong. That's classic. What's 110 divided by 8? Okay, so we can roughly purchase 13 things here. Cool. QB is important for sure, but I always like investing in offensive line first. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to go ahead and do this. And honestly, the off-season portion of this does not matter yet. It just, it doesn't. Defensively, positionally wise, I think DBs are important. We'll do that. Then you got to give quarterback love because it's a freaking quarterback. Honestly, I think we'll be able to do these two upgrades on almost every position. Yeah, almost. And then we'll do hot hand for running backs because I feel like that's safe. Okay, there you go. There's our first points of upgrade for motivator, which just makes sense. I mean, we don't need that offensive upgrade yet. Recover faster, less likely to transfer, increase all XP gains. Cool. Okay, so there's that. Coordinators, developer, architect. Okay. Okay. Look at our schedule here. I don't think I'm going to change our schedule. I do want to bring back the game against LSU, the Tiger Rag game, but that will not happen this year. We will get that scheduled in for next year. For now, we'll keep our schedule as is. So Northwestern at South Alabama versus Duke at Ole Miss at Vaught Hemingway. Pretty tough non-conference there. We'll take it though. And then we get into conference play. We're playing on Heisman, all of that good stuff. Let's now set up our recruiting board, okay? We need a lot. Wow. Okay, so our biggest need is outside linebacker. So we're going to go my pipelines, and we are going to go outside linebacker, and we're going to sort by interest. Here we go. Okay. Kane, I like you. Proximity to home, I also like that. Okay, so that's 3 people on the board right there for, and then we'll snag in 5 with the 4-star. Okay. Next biggest need is we'll stick on defense. We'll go strong safety. We need 3 of them. There's 1. And then no other interest in my pipeline states. Okay. Cool. There's only 1 strong safety interested in us at all, which kind of freaking sucks. So now we're going to look at these 1-star players. And we're just going to do this. Playing time A+. Cool. Okay. Next up is guard and tackle. Okay. Coach prestige, conference prestige, coach prestige. We're on all their lists. Tackle, coach prestige, proximity to which is on this freaking list. That's wild. Okay. And then Osborne. Okay. Running backs in the pipeline states. Here we freaking go. Let's get Sidney Trout on the board for more of a guarantee, and then north-south blocker. That's not really who you want on your team. Contact seeker. Again there, contact seeker. Contact seeker. A lot of contact seekers. East-west playmaker. Backfield threat. 4-star north-south receiver. These guys are getting some big looks here. That's fine. And then we'll go edge. Get these two edge, power rusher, great. Pure power. Fine with that. And then D tackle, we need 2 of those on our board too. We'll do you, and then we'll do, dang, frickin' LSU on that list too. Is kind of crazy. We'll do Tennessee. Yeah, Mike linebacker. And then corner, boundary, field. Those 2 on there. Free safety, one of them. Both of you. And then we'll just try one from that's Louisiana. Cool. And then I always go on here and add a quarterback. Lee Newcomb, pure runner. Dual threat here, Trey Hawley. We'll just take a look at that. Okay. 29 targets on the board for us, which is great. So, we're going to scout these 3 stars as best we can. But you can't start by star, unfortunately, which is fine. Because 3 stars are kind of our sway. So he's good. He's not good or bad. Okay, so no bust yet on the 3 stars. I feel like last year there was always bust or whatever with you early on. So you scout 3 stars because I feel like you pretty much know what you're going to get in a 2-star and a 4-star. Like if you get a 4-star bust, boom, gem. Okay. So I'm going to want him on my team. He's a gem. I love that. We're going to favorite him. It's running back too, which is cool. And then he is a 3-star bust, so I'm going to remove him. And then with like 200 left, I'm going to start looking into doing scholarships. So he will get a scholarship for sure. Yeah, everyone that I've scouted will get a scholarship first. just to make sure that we are offering players that we actually like and could see on our team in the future. And then we'll go from there in terms of scouting. So this is a JUCO D tackle, who's fine. Another JUCO D tackle. Okay, and then a Mike linebacker who we may not get enough. Boom. Okay, so now I'm going to go through. We're going to offer these guys. Okay, there we go. Our recruiting is done. We already have a favorite recruit. Running back, pretty much, Malu Okota from Manny, Louisiana. He is a contact seeker with pretty good break tackle, all that stuff. And we should be able to get him, I think. Okay. So recruiting, and we will simulate here to next week. Remember, we're on Heisman. We are going to play a game tonight, just one game. And we are already in a few of these guys' top 8 schools, which is great. And here we go. Week 2 of recruiting. We are first on Canes. We're not on weeks. That's fine. We're going to continue scouting. And it's okay. I think that we're going to... we're not going to slowball recruiting by any means, because I don't think you can and sure should do that ever. But we do want to make sure that the guys that we recruit and put effort into don't suck. Jem Antoine Hook, or Hook, I don't know why I said Hook. Give him a scholarship. We're going to give you a scholarship too, not a bust. And then we'll do his quarterback. I already offered him, unfortunately, it kind of sucks, but fine. Okay, so dual threat, 80 speed, decent accuracy, no power, that's fine. I've already developed pretty well. Okay. So we've given everyone a scholarship that we want to. Obviously, we're going to give Weeks a scholarship. We're going to give you a scholarship. And then I think besides that, everyone else we're going to give a scholarship. But these 2-star and 1-star players, we're not going to worry about them just yet. Let's get down to 300 points and let's take some action here. So, for our favorite recruits, we're going to send the house. Which, there's more than one for sure. Yes, there is, but I need to... Okay. And then on the 4th, Kane we're first on. I think LSU has weeks in the bag. So we may focus on Kane. And then we're second on your list. Okay. Sam, we're 7th on. Let's see, Weeks we're first on, or Wheat. Wiggins we're also first on. Right tackle who's not a JUCO. And then we'll give you some love. And then from here, we want to make sure that we're kind of, I don't want to say spread out per se. But like one at each position is kind of what we're looking at. Actually, man, our cornerbacks are just kind of freaking tough. Anyway, okay, recruiting there is done in top 5 here. Oh, never mind. All right, so end of week 1 recruiting, we're first on a few boards. We're not on a lot of boards, but we're Tulane, so we're just going to have to keep running it out. Week 1, no game. We'll sim ahead here, and we'll get ready for our first game of this series. Top 8 schools, and we're in first on a lot of those guys, which is great to see, honestly. That's really, really good to see. So, head back into recruiting. We'll look at our board here. We're first on Kane. We're 4th on Weeks, but like I said, I think that's LSU's to lose right there. We're first with 25. I also don't think that we're going to get Cantrell. Let's go ahead and remove Cantrell and remove Weeks. I don't think we're gonna have a shot. I mean, we have a decent pipeline. Let's try 1 week with 50 and just see if we make any dent into him there. Any dent at all would be great. We're first in almost all these guys that have 25, which is great. Let's get on Troop here. Let's get on some of these other 3 stars that we probably want to have. Pairs locked us out. Okay, we're going to remove this. Toss on 25. Remove this. Toss on 25 to Trey Hawley as well. Like his size, I think 6'4" is great. We'll keep some tabs on these 2-star players that, like, we may not want or even need. But they are probably here. Well, they are here for a reason. But worst case, you could, snag a transfer or whatever to fill that hole. Okay, so everyone's getting points. Everyone's good to go. Recruiting's done. I am going to take a quick bathroom break, and then we're going to head into our first game on Heisman against Northwestern. Here we go. Be right back. Okay, we are back. So Northwestern's barely better. They're barely better. what makes this series a bit more interesting is that in the UTEP Dynasty, I mean, our first game was at our first game was at Nebraska. So like there was no pressure to win, and we won. So yeah. They're gonna go purple pants. I like that. We're just gonna go with our default green. And here we go. Let's get this series underway here. Tulane, Northwestern, game 1 of the Coach Miller era. Let's do this. Let's listen into the broadcast here and get things underway at Tulane.
Welcome to Yulman Stadium in New Orleans, home to the Tulane Green Wave, and as this city likes to say, let the good times roll, and the Tulane fans are certainly ready for that. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on a squad from the American, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
And here we go.
Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway.
On Heisman, we're underway. We're taking on Northwestern.
Inside his spot. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put us
First game.
22. So Northwestern's
Cam Porter is someone to look out for, apparently.
some of the impact players. They're
2 receivers, so 4-2-5 is going to be fine. We'll just come out in zone. Here we go. Westmoreland right here. And that's going to be caught. Gain of 8 there. And the Tulane Dynasty is underway. All right, let's lock in here.
big pickup on first down.
It's an RPO to the tight end. That's an easy first down right there.
Just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there,
Let's bring a blitz right here and see what's going down with the corner blitz there. Gonna be running to the outside, and he's going to get nowhere. A loss of 1 right there. Love that, love that. Cover 2 here on 2nd and 11. It's a pass, and they're there right underneath the zone. 3rd and 3 now.
Take a step back for a moment and think about Northwestern. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of
3rd and 3, got the horn going in the stadium.
but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get it.
Under pressure, over the middle, it's caught in man-to-man coverage for a big gain right there, unfortunately. Dang.
Gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here. TCU reached the national championship game.
Big gain right there. Our D-line has to start getting pressure. We kind of did, but not much right there. Let's bring a blitz here. Strong safe linebacker blitz. So you can hear. I mean, our strength this year is our D-line and bringing pressure. Play action, it worked. They read the blitz, and that's an easy first down for Northwestern.
You know, we joked that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered. And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers.
It's
Most
fun.
of the time, they're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in the
All right, bend don't break here. Let's see what happens. Play action, it works again, dude.
That completion takes
Everyone sold out right there for... All right, edge blitz here. We're going to bring some pressure. And it's going to work. Loss of 2. Cam Porter goes nowhere. Zone. Westmoreland on the outside here. The quarterback steps up. What a play there from Preston Stone. Wow. He stepped up, and that was so smart. First and goal. He's not going to get there. Second and goal now. They need 1 more yard to get in. They've taken a big chunk of time off the clock, and he's in.
Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
Cam Porter gets in. It was a pretty dominating drive there from Northwestern, I can't even lie. And we go down here early, 7-0. 12 play, 79-yard drive. A pretty dominating drive right there. Here comes the offense. Let's go. Come on.
So Tulane's offense will go to work for the first time. And David, we'll see whether this running
Arnold Barnes III.
elevate his game and really become a star in this offense. Yeah, he's still
All right. RPO. Callaway out there. Simple restart off this game here. Gonna hand this ball off. We're gonna gain a yard. All right. Good blocking right there. 3rd and 4 now. 3rd and 4, going mesh spot. Got Callaway in the slot. Gonna try and get it to him, and it's incomplete. Good coverage right there. The offensive line couldn't hold up, and we're gonna punt. We have to punt. So right off the bat there, a long drive for them. And then our offense doesn't even get a first down. We need something to happen on defense here ASAP. And no one's even by him in the zone coverage. Interesting. Interesting.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up.
We're there.
35.
Tackle, my goodness.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens.
All right. 3rd and 2. Can we get them off the field now? In motion, play action. Westmoreland's there. And their receiver beats our coverage again.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion.
All right, man.
It's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd.
Motion, play action, and we finally get to him. Santana Harper on the sack. That is what we're going to have to do. If we don't do that this year, we are not going to be successful. And that sack right there is huge. is huge. All right. 2nd and 19 now. Short pass, that's fine. 3rd and 15, we're going to go dime. Going to give him some cushion. Come on. I would just take it into the half. They don't. Westmoreland gets through. Oh. All right, Rico, we got to stop. End of the first quarter.
Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period.
All right. I will be right back. Got to go take care of something, but first quarter's over, 7-zip. Offense has to get going. Okay, sorry for that insane delay there. Just freaking fell. Had to put my daughter to sleep, which is great. Okay. We forced the stop. It's late now. It's freaking 10 p.m. We're freaking grinding, frick. Okay.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the
first down in my freaking Dynasty.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10.
I like Preston here. They're in zone. We're taking no chances. So what I just did there, you cannot do. You cannot leave the pocket like that. And I did. I like it. Dude, if he could freaking make that block, that would have been great. 3rd and 4. Come on. Got Callaway here across the middle. They're in zone. I like it. Callaway first down. That was great. Right, Turner in the game now. And that stretch is going absolutely nowhere. I don't mind Reed here. Yeah. We'll just take that. 3rd and 10. Portland mesh now.
This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down.
Inches, hurry up. Inches, hurry up. Come on.
Looking for a push on 4th down.
He got it. Oh my gosh. I thought my own guy was going to stop me. Let's freaking go. Up the gut. Gaining 3. We're going to do it again. Can we get to manageable? More than that. First down. Play action time, bro. What a pass, Hayes. First down. That was a great catch right there. Great pass, great catch. Faking the Jets. Up the gut is fine. 2nd and 8.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to fire. There's the pressure.
He stopped. We got it off. That was so freaking dangerous. Oh boy, the jet touch pass, the cheese play from 25. 3rd and 2. We're going to the outside in a very risky way here. Callaway gets the first down. I want to keep their small boys on the field here. We're going to fake the jet, go to Barnes. Woof. Nowhere.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense. Now you're making the opponent go backwards.
P.A. Reed, come on.
Run a TFL. Now you got a big 2nd down here, probably expecting the offense to throw with a
I love the vision on the quarterback by this defense. You know,
3rd and goal.
Pretty quick down here on a goal-to-go situation. They break on the football and they make sure they swat it down so the offensive guy can't make a play.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal.
He get there. He can. Callaway gets in the end zone.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
That was a huge pitching catch right there, bro. Huge. Yeah. It's that speed, though. Callaway's speed, though, paid off right there. We audibled right there to that route, and I think it paid off. Like, I think it paid off. All right. Northwestern 2-minute offense. We'll see what it all entails for them. All right.
It's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
All right, cover 2, contain right here. We don't want to do too much contain, but we will here. Okay, 3rd and 1.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea.
3rd down, we're covered.
That's why the ball's coming out of
Bringing a pretty heavy blitz. I don't love this. We're rocking with it, though. Yep. RPO is freaking deadly right there. Cover 2 man. May want to call time to get our good. Yeah, let's get our nickel out there.
They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job.
All right, if we can get Westmoreland here in on a pressure, that would be big. That's fine. 3rd and 5. That's why you do zone. It's a screen. We contain. He doesn't get there. 4th and 1. They're gonna punt. They're gonna punt. Oh my gosh, we contained it. We forced him inside. Now we're gonna punt. Big stop right there to the 29. Pump it up. Okay. 29-yard line here. Yeah, now we're gonna run. We're gonna run. We don't want to give them the whole freaking time back with all of our timeouts. Let's be smart. There goes Turner, though, across the 50. Wow. Holy crap, what a run that was. HB angle here for Barnes would be great. They're going to be in zone, though, but it's going to be wide open. Let's go hurry up. Hurry up, inside zone. We can still run this ball. Barnes to the outside, cuts it up the field. Now we'll take a timeout. Okay.
to the line, facing second and short.
Yep. Hayes on the RPO, and he's in. Touchdown, Green Wave, let's go. The RPO works to perfection, Omari Hayes. We literally, look at that double block there from that receiver. And Omari Hayes gets it into the end zone. That is absolutely huge right there. Wow. We will absolutely take that, bro. Only use one timeout on that drive.
Check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a colossal top 5 matchup. Let's fill you in on what's going on. Ohio State is trailing right now, but it's
Dude, Texas is freaking cracked, bro.
just needs to show the poise of a young Troy Smith, and they're right back in this.
All right.
They're trailing by 10 to Texas. We'll circle back if anything changes in this.
Yeah, the crowd's vibing. The crowd's vibing. After the touchdown. Okay.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it early in this football game.
Yikes, I didn't see that they were going to be in
Get the juices going, and I bet you he's
the receiver set here. That's fine. Got the 45 out there.
Back to pass, it's Stone.
And we get him.
And the rush will get to him.
Big sack right there.
Hurry up now, second down, clock ticking.
Into cover 2 now. Telling you our D-line is the key to this year. This going to hold it? I think they're going to hold it. Maybe one more play? That's it. One more play, okay.
Go up top and time's running out in the half. Quickly complete.
Boom. All right, halftime.
Down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our
We'll take it. All right, halftime show. Let's see what they got.
Had a better seat there in New Orleans for a fun first half than you. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Yulman Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin.
All right, here we go. We get the ball first. This game has gone to our
Second half.
T so far,
It bounds through the back of the
as the offense will come back on the field.
back in the offense coming out to go on the attack.
All right,
This one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25.
giving us some space.
Play from scrimmage here in the second half.
Turner's going to gain 1.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much
So make sure we kind of keep it going. If we're in a man here, I like this.
Wants to go
They're in zone. Big hit there, dang. 3rd and 9.
coming. And now let's see if the offense
They're probably going to be...
second down misfire. Here comes the heat.
Oh, that's what you can't do.
And what a great job by
The first pick of this series.
Everybody was impressed. When you press receivers,
Yikes, dude. It was literally linebacker on receiver.
completely disrupts the quarterback.
And the linebacker won. Mac here. I guess I did draw back. It was in pressure, and he just undercut it and made the freaking catch, bro. Which kind of makes me mad a little bit, but it is what it is. All right. We give up the opportunity there to score.
Out of the gun, the inside head.
Westmoreland makes the freaking tackle. He got freaking pancaked.
By this defense. And in order
came back in and made the tackle. That's huge right there. 2nd and 10 now. Clock's running. Man in motion on the outside. Could be RPO. No. Get it to him though. Okay, 3rd and 6. Keep nickel out there. Alright. I think we're dropping Westmoreland. I don't like that at all. They run it and they get it and more on freaking 3rd down, bro. Freaking terrible.
Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs.
We gotta get Westmoreland in here for a sack, bro.
They'll give it to him again. It's a seam wide open.
Jeez, bro.
Pick up on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Well, right away after picking up
The running game is happening. 4-2-5 back out there now. They're freaking getting it with this running game right now, unfortunately. There we go. Loss of 1. Alright, strong safety and linebacker blitz here. They've been good about picking up the blitz so far. If they pass it short here, though, I think I'm okay with that. Run. We're freaking there. We're freaking there.
another tough run for this offense. And I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now.
3rd and 13. We're going to play man-to-man coverage here. Going to trust our D-line. We're there. We stop him. Chris Rogers, his 5th tackle of the day.
They don't want a field goal. You can tell. They want a touchdown. They want points. 4th down, going for it. And how about the QB, man? How about the poise? Dropping back to throw.
It is good. Just good on the field goal right there. Okay. Not bad. Good response there from the defense after the INT. And now the offense will come back out on the field to try and make something happen. I mean, I honestly, play calling has been a bit we're playing afraid. I mean, I don't think you can blame me. This is my first time playing an EA football game in a while here, but I see there's only one high safety. Yeah. I had guys open there. I did.
Down is incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another day.
Big gain. Big gain. Just got it out of the pressure right there. And we will freaking take that.
That's a great job working through his progression. The first guy he wanted to throw to wasn't open. He was able to kind of get through.
Shaz pressing. Yeah, dude. I got pressured. Freaking dabbed it up right there, too. Crack toss here. We're under center. Barnes in the backfield. Got the convoy. This play worked. We're going to do it again here. Freaking lost 2. Freaking disgusting, bro. Just stupid disgusting. Quick slants now. What a catch. 4th and 1. Yep. Got Callaway first freaking down, bro. Huge right there. Huge. Up the gut on the run. No gain there. Just want to gain something. They're in zone here, clearly. Is it an RPO option here? Let's try this jailbreak screen to Preston here.
This offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
3rd and 7.
Job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just
Wise Sale.
ball carrier on that one.
Speed out for Callaway.
On 3rd down, he drops
He's wide open, but that's not going to be.
makes the grab.
Stays in bounds. 4th and 3. They want us to punt.
3 more on that one.
We're not going to.
I have to understand that as a defensive guy, I take away those passes beyond the
Timeout Northwestern.
those quick throws they have to the running back.
We are not
Yours,
going to punt.
defense won that battle.
It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there.
Just break one tackle. He doesn't. And Northwestern is back on the field.
Western offense returns to the field.
I will take that decision, though, dude. I mean, we literally gave our guy a one-on-one opportunity, break one tackle, we get a first down. Just didn't happen there. Run, sharp breaks over there. Come on. Good defense there from Shepard. 2nd and 8 now. 3rd quarter, winding down again. And he again goes nowhere. 3rd and 7 now. Tampa 2 sounds perfect here. 3rd down. Come on, Westmoreland. Can we get to him? 3rd and 7. We're off the line. Westmoreland gets around. And for some reason, the zone just completely broke down right there.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much,
All right.
especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains because of his ability after the
Oh,
catch.
the option keeper. No one's stuck with him.
This offense as they get it to the 32.
Wow. That's a freaking problem. We have the lead. This game's pretty competitive, pretty good. We're pretty evenly matched teams, so
Let's take a look at our
we'll take it.
while we have a break in the action. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time.
Here we go.
to open the 4th.
4th quarter, the crowd's hype here in the first game under Coach Miller in Tulane. Got to freaking lock in right now. Let's go nickel, cover 2 man.
Go back to work in the final period of this one.
Can the D-line get home is the question, man.
Looking downfield on 1st down.
Almost did. That one's going to be caught. Gain of 6.
All game long, great
Gain of 6.
Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these
Let's bring a blitz here on 2nd and 4. He'll probably read it and get it out quick.
This defense has been dialed in. And
More than likely.
it's been a
The
non-issue.
run to the outside.
Gets it inside.
3rd and inches, so he didn't get there.
With the pickup of 4. And the Wild
We're going to bring this blitz. It's up to them what they want to do with this. Inches, quick pass. How did he hold on to that?
it's Covey. That'll be enough.
We immediately,
At the 16-yard line.
we're going to blitz. We immediately got him hit there, and it didn't even freaking matter, bro. Fresh out of downs, audibling. I think he knows the blitz is going to come. We're going to keep it. It's a run, and that's going to be a touchdown for Northwestern.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football.
We did not trust our kicker from the distance that was presented to us earlier. And so we did not choose to kick the field goal earlier, tried to go for 2 or tried to get the first down. We had that one-on-one there on the outside.
Sure they can't beat you with a field goal.
Up and good.
And he pushes the lead to 3.
8-play, 70-yard drive.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football football this weekend. Maryland is currently working from behind.
All right.
But how many times have we said that and then witnessed something
Time
special
to absolutely lock in.
They're trailing by 10 to Florida Atlantic.
1st and 10. Turner gets the ball, and he goes nowhere.
I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass.
Like Callaway here. Love Callaway here. Up the field. Big gain for the speedster Jimmy Callaway, the senior. Our fastest player on our team, making moves right here. I want to see what we can do here with Hayes on the outside. Play action. Callaway again. Spinning 1st down. Callaway beasting and feasting this game. RPO up the gut will gain 5. Let's see what the crack toss does here. It worked earlier. Will they adjust? Cut back for Barnes. What a cutback right there, and he goes down injured, unfortunately. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
The officials take a break to let him be checked out.
What a gain right there.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10.
Turner gets the flip to the outside again. Loses a yard. We're in field goal range, so let's do nothing stupid here.
And you got to see those plays. Those plays are very fast. It happens quick. There's no fake to a toss.
Gonna go for it in the end zone. Incomplete. Maybe we could have to run there. He catches it. 4th and 3, I think. Oh, Arnold Barnes III has torn his pec, and he's out for the season.
Because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up 4th down.
Our starting running back is out for the season. There was no wear and tear signs that I was noticing, and he's out for the season. Wow. All focus now goes to the defense to see if we can't bring anything. We're going to go edge blitz to kick things off here. See if we can't set them back early. We're all there. Going nowhere. Dude, Arnold Barnes missing the rest of the season. It's a pass. The snap. The pressure. He's there. Our 3rd sack of the game. Let's freaking go. That is going to be our strength. And Cameron Hamilton gets to the quarterback. His 2nd sack of the day. We're going to drop 4. We're not going to go match. Just going to drop 4. We're there. 4th and 3. We're going to go safe man. They will not waste the clock, and we're going to get the ball back here with 2 minutes and 19 seconds to go. Now, let's pause because, as you saw, Barnes is going to be out for this season, which moves up Turner right there. So Turner now slots in at 89 speed right there. We did not redshirt McClary. We did redshirt Gordon, though. So it's now Turner's time, the junior, to slot in. He's a bit faster. He's an east and west playmaker. Turner is in now for us.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line.
PA Scissors here. Yep. Hayes with the elusiveness gains a bunch of yards right there for the Tulane first down. And we're going to take this thing down to the 2-minute warning, tied at 17.
The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one.
All right. 2-minute warning now. Keep it safe. Keep it easy. He follows him. That's fine to the outside. Turner doesn't gain anything. It's fine. Keep the clock running. Preston in motion. Turner to the outside here. I like Callaway's routes. If they're in man. Oh, we had a guy deep, but it's 3rd and 10. Okay, yeah, I don't want to run the ball. They're for sure. Oh, that felt like interference, bro. That was like our deepest shot of the game. Second part of the game. Man, offense couldn't get anything going. We're going to blitz on the first play, see if we can't set them back into negative.
They do. So tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
2nd and 1. They're hurrying up. Cover 2 man. I'm not afraid to use a timeout here to get our defense some rest. 1:10 to play. And we're there again. Cameron Hamilton's 3rd sack of the game. Huge. Can we get there? We can. Timeout. 4th and 1. The defense comes up huge. We're going to try and return this a little bit with Callaway, and we do. To the 39. 1st and 10. 2 timeouts. Preston in motion.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Moving out of the pocket.
Throw it away.
And he's forced out of bounds and missed his opportunity to get rid of the football. A huge loss forced on the play.
Wow.
That's not how you want to start a drive.
He didn't throw it away. That was so strange.
You lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
Now the play fake. Pressure coming. Throwing on the run. Oh, he dropped it.
Oh my gosh, it was in his hands and he dropped it.
Tulane now facing 3rd and forever. He's looking downfield to throw.
Woof, that's not good at all. What a terrible possession.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward.
Terrible possession right there, dude. Frick. All right, this is dangerous now, boys.
Back to throw, it's Stone. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Oh, he's got
Jeez Louise, dude.
gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those.
Frick, 12 seconds to go.
Anticipating that they would
They only have one timeout.
They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They believe in this running
Oh
game.
my gosh, they're in field goal range.
Before he goes out of bounds. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left. on the
Dude,
clock.
there's no freaking way.
Scrimmages to 25. It'll be a 42-yard kick for the win. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this to take the lead, and it's
He got it. Oh my gosh.
not enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar.
The execution just wasn't there at the end of the game, huh?
In the final seconds.
Just wasn't there. That's so painful.
Now to see if they can get a stop and keep them from tying the game in the closing seconds. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive.
So painful, dude.
He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly completed. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room.
And the Tulane era starts out
Think of 1983 Miami, one of the great teams of all time.
with a 3-point loss.
Won the national championship.
Well, some of us
You know, I think,
playing this game wasn't alive with that comment.
you know,
Great example.
a lot of this has to do with, I think, user,
Down the road for you to look forward
you know, maybe not being all the way tuned into this game.
83, Jesse. I know you were playing.
You know, I think that we didn't attack deep down the field at all. Gave up some points in the fourth quarter. Didn't execute. Maybe didn't run the ball when we needed to.
Fixing up and cleaning up some.
There you go. We start off 0-1 to a pretty decent Northwestern team who, at the end of the day, is actually better than us in terms of rating-wise. But that is obviously not how you want to start off your coaching career at home, which is tough. So tomorrow we will continue this series. We will get into week number 2, where we'll go on the road. There's some more recruiting updates there. Really, weeks were moving up there. Championship contender dropped because we lost a game. That's freaking tough. I mean, people are gonna transfer the frick out of here, honestly. Next week we're at South Alabama. What's their rating? Okay, good. So we are better than them. We'll see how that plays out there. Anyway, we are 0-1. Not much we can really do or say about that. We're just going to have to buckle up, strap in, and lock in. And hopefully it's only up from here. You know, we have a big opportunity at Ole Miss to make something happen. You know, that close loss, I think, could build some camaraderie within the team, you know, et cetera, et cetera. So let's win our next 2 games. Let's beat South Alabama. Let's come home and beat Duke. Let's go to Ole Miss on our last non-conference game, 2-1 with a winning record, and see kind of what happens from there. And then hopefully, you know, conference play will play out how it does. That's crazy. Yeah, that's it. It's going to be episode 1 for you guys. Disappointing. Would have loved to win. We've lost our starting running back for the year, which sucks. But hey, it happens, and we'll see you guys in the morning for this game and tomorrow recruiting.